exquisitely embedded it is in everything. Because we are not designed to be more orderly than anything else. Seams have a tendency to come apart with time. You and the universe are the same in this way, which makes for a delicately overwhelming struggle. So, then, if you can't ever end things neatly, can't ever put them back quite the way you found them, surely the alternative is to remain stubbornly carbonated with possibility, to never rest from your rotation, to keep assembling stories between us, stories about how everything was everything, about how much we loved. My hope is that this book is a small part of one such story. I am made from carbon. You are made from the remnants of stars, strung up like fairy lights, unobtrusive, at once quaint and overwhelming in a way only the impossible can be. The stars are to thank for your singular, fragile body. When stars die, they take the equivalent of one last deep breath and then fall in on themselves, like a souffle that has been cooked for slightly too long. When this happens, they throw off their outer layers, releasing their contents to the magnificent nothingness and absolute everything that is the universe. Each year, 40,000 tons of this starry dust falls to Earth. It contains the elements that will be used ceaselessly throughout every living thing around the entire planet. Your body is composed of the products of such cosmic events, those remnants of burning giants, and oh, do they burn. Young stars, similar to the one you and I so fondly call Sun, are mostly hydrogen, and with centers that measure 10 million degrees centigrade, their hydrogen becomes helium, and that helium slowly builds to form carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, iron, and every element that we walk around and into, everything that we are. Depending on where you look, what you touch, you are changing all the time. The carbon inside you, accounting for about 18% of your being, could have existed in any number of creatures or natural disasters before finding you. That particular atom residing somewhere above your left eyebrow, it could well have been a smooth riverbed pebble before deciding to call you home. You see, you are not so soft after all. You are rock and wave and the peeling bark of trees. You are ladybirds and the smell of a garden after the rain. When you put your best foot forward, you are taking the north side of a mountain with you. Eating the sun. You are what you eat, and we are all eating the sun. While the sun is magnificent, having been happily burning for billions of years and likely to continue for billions more, we tend to only notice it once or twice a day, maybe more if we are driving into it or waiting for the washing hung out on a line to dry. But today, if you ate a plant or an animal that ate a plant, or maybe you plan on eating half a grapefruit later, you've eaten the sun. Light and energy and stories cut short. Nearly all plant species carry out a process called photosynthesis, which allows them, with only water, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, and some light energy from the sun, to create their own nutrients, which in turn become ours. During the first stages of this process, the energy of the sun splits existing water molecules into oxygen and hydrogen. The oxygen is given back into the atmosphere by the plant, and so we breathe. The hydrogen is used in the making of glucose, which the plant